Federal government, through the Ministry of Aviation, under the leadership of Festus Keyamo, reduced the no flight for K1 as a result of his attitude at the airport from 6 months to 1 month. And as a result of that, they are now also planning to make him an ambassador for airport security. Now, the main purpose why I'm doing this video is just to ask the federal government 2 questions. Are they giving him that position of being airport security ambassador as a result of they telling him that will be his contribution as a form of light punishment, either through corporate social responsibility or community service? If he's doing that as a result of his own contribution towards enlightening the public that there is need to obey whatever security measures they put in place at our various airports, justifiable. If he's also doing that as a result of community service, because I've seen some cases, after breaking some laws, they will tell you, go and sweep the street for 1 week, do this, go and clean and all that, as a form of a little punishment to you, and you will not be paid as a result of that. If federal government is doing this to K1, just to make sure that whatever he has done before, he want to use his own face, popularity, just to correct the wrongs he has done, it's okay. But a situation whereby at the end of the day, probably they might give him 1-year contract and our taxpayers' money will be paid to him, be it little or big. I think if that is what they have in the offing, or rather is what they are planning to do, I believe every Nigerians have to kick against it. Because doing that alone goes to show that federal government, through the Ministry of Aviation, is supporting Agberuism, injustice. I believe it's high time anybody goes against the law will take its course. If you are trying to pardon the person based on self-recognition, or rather what the government think about that same person. But bringing that same person in and give him a contract that will worth millions, thousands, billions, I believe we should all go against it. Because Nigeria cannot be operating in this kind of lawlessness where one Agberu will hold entire street hostage. Before you knew it, the state governor of the state will send for that person, give that same person healers, give that same person contract, give that same person guns and every other thing, protection, so that that same person can be used during election period. I believe until we begin to divide from this backward mentality, Nigeria can never move forward. So for federal government, please make it plain to us so that we will know the contract you are giving him. Is he coming to contribute, or rather is coming to collect and also contribute? Because it's one thing for you to say this person is doing this thing based on what he has done. As a result of that, this serves him as a punishment. He can also render this service to humanity. Or rather, you are bringing that same person in, then sit on the table and begin to write contract as if maybe that same person worth or merit it. If that is the case, we should all speak up. I know Nigeria government, the more you look, the less you see. And that is the kind of pattern they do operate. Even if they are coming out to tell us that they are not paying any money, they're just doing it for free, you will still see a situation whereby if somebody who is close to the government is sincere enough, they will tell you the truth that money really changed hands. Because I remember a certain time when some persons were taking hostage in some northern state, the governor came out after they were all released that no penny was dropped as a result of his own security operative. They were able to bring those persons back. Somebody did a documentary, interviewed the same kidnappers, and they said billions were paid by the government. In the end, the same governor were looking for whoever did that documentary just to arrest the person and all that. We are deceiving ourselves. That is how deceitful our government is. So for we not to be treading on that wrong path in the name of trying to make peace, the federal government should make it known to us. What contract are you giving him? Is it as a result of trade by barter? You have helped destroy the industry. Now you are coming in to use your face to repair it. Or rather, you are coming to repair it, we are going to pay you money. Those things should be made known to the public. Otherwise, we might just be deceiving ourselves. Whatever you think, drop your comment in the comment section once again. Share and follow the page. For the record, anything where you good, na you good. Waiting bad, na you bad. But will not because of say this one our face, the other one not be face. As a result of that, one law will get different interpretations.